Welcome back from the break. This is Tonight with me, Nipako Thompson, and we are live on Vasat 1. These days people are talking about the weather. Look, some of you should be careful, because when you start complaining about the weather, please be careful. Don't complain too much about the weather. You have to be ready for the weather. Get sweater, or get a leather jacket, or even if you can, get a snow jacket, like General Mosquito's snow jacket. Yeah, kill the weather. You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a gentleman in the house. He's called Nana Awuah. He's an activist. Shall we give it up for him? Nana Awuah, you are welcome. Thank you. Please have a seat. I respect lawyers a lot. When I see lawyers, I give you the due respect. Because myself, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Oh,
but I couldn't get there.
What happened?
Lumo Fachon. Anyway, Nana, you organized the Occupy the Flagstaff House protest.
Yes, that is so.
What was going through your mind?
You take me back to 2 years ago. Almost around this time, there was a lot of issues going on. It was at the peak of the Doomsaw. And also there was a fuel scarcity, and a lot went through my mind at that time. And one question that I asked myself was that, how come when the president, before he became president, when he was seeking the mandate of the people, he came down to the people to ask them for their mandate, and that if the people have an issue, I believe that the people should be able to go to the president and speak directly to him and tell him about our issues. So that was the major motivation for that I felt that there was a need to speak directly to the president.
Did Occupy the Flagstaff House meet its primary objective?
Yes, the primary objective was to carry across our grievances. I must say that though I led the protest, there were other young people who assisted. I couldn't have done it alone, obviously. So there were other young people, Nana Sapon, George Anti, Rodney, Cassandra, James Addo. They were all there with us. And the primary objective was to carry our grievances across, and indeed we were able to do that because we were allowed to enter the Flagstaff House to present our petition, which was received by Madam Valerie Sawyer on behalf of the president. We also had the opportunity to meet the now Minister of Communication, that is Dr. Edward Omani Boama. We had interaction. We also met Mr. Okujeto Ablaka. Yes. So, yes, the primary objective of carrying our grievances across was achieved. Okay. But beyond that, certain things, there were repercussions, of course, and a lot of things came about. In fact, at a point in time, we heard that the president even, when speaking to his people, threatened them with that protest action, that if you don't,
let the
if you don't perform without fire.
At the end of the day, do you also find time to chill small?
Oh yes, I do. I do find time.
When you do your protest and the girls say, "Oh, this guy is on TV," he comes there. So is that the reason why you are doing that?
No, not at all.
I sure?
do find.
I know
time.
some people like you. It's just that
I do find time to have fun, to relax. I mean, life, you need to wind down a little bit. Life shouldn't
like riding a bike.
Well, not like the president's bike.
But maybe Buzanga Vovo or something.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps. So yeah, I do find time to hang out with my friends every once in a while. I like to dance, so I like to go out.
What kind of dance? Azonto or Asokbo?
In fact, all of them is needed. I try to get in tune with the dance of the moment, you know. So when Azonto was in vogue, I was doing Azonto. When Al Qaeda was in vogue, I was doing
then you
Al
keep
Qaeda.
up with the times.
But now I don't really know what is up because because it's been a long time since I went out because of work. You close very late. By the time you get home, you are tired. In fact, you can actually plan on a Friday that, okay, hey guys, let's step out tonight. By the time I get home, let me just sleep for 30 minutes before I realize.
You wake up at
I realize it's 5 a.m.
Yeah, it happens to a lot of hardworking guys like you. But you know what is happening on the political terrain. You are watching everything. Do you think it's likely that President Mahama would be retained as the president come January 2017?
In answering that question, I would like to think Sarkodie's choices that line.
Okay.
You remember he says that I feel best here to Mama. I say nope.
I say nope. Okay, then let me do that one. I feel way best to Mama be
me nope.
Now, to Manu.
Nope.
Oh no, you have, but you should have said yep. Wow. So, another question. You use a lot of social media. You use social media a lot.
Yes, that is so. In fact, indeed, the Occupy Flagstaff House protest gathered momentum actually on social media, even before the mainstream media could pick it up. It all happened when the letter that I sent to the police notifying them of that event, I uploaded it on social media, specifically Facebook. I'm not a Twitter person.
Okay. You're not a Twitter person?
No, I'm not a Twitter person.
You know, when Twitter came, I was like, oh yeah, they said something is Twitter. I want to say, no, it's not Twitter. You have to pronounce it with a certain kind of
that brofly style, you know,
or Twitter.
I'm sure it's the disco boys who like to mention
those
things.
You see, I didn't want to touch on this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nipa Thompson. I went to Adisadel College.
Mm-hmm.
When this guy came, I didn't even mention school. But he has brought himself. How can you, with all due respect to your father, how can you send your son to Kwabutu?
He's also a mobile.
Because I didn't even mention school. You have brought it. You say what?
He's a mobile.
No, you say only at disco boys we do what?
Oh, we'll try to.
You know that we are 1 man thousand.
But we are brothers from the coast.
Of course. Anyways, it's been fun having a chat with you. And
Thank you.
I believe that you are doing this for Ghana. You're doing this for a good cause.
Certainly, it's for the good of this country. I believe that there is an inextricable link between good governance and the pursuit of happiness. Every human being born on this earth embarks on a certain journey, which is the pursuit of happiness. And the only way to assure everybody an equal playing field to make that pursuit achievable is to guarantee good governance. And that is why we toil the way we are toiling now.
Thank you very much, Nana Kwesi. And when lawyers speak, they end it all, and they end it very nicely. So that brings us to the end of another edition of Tonight with me, Nipa Thompson. Like us, follow us on Facebook, Tonight with Nipa Thompson, and on other social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram. And you can also follow me at The Kwakusin on Twitter and on Instagram, or go to Facebook and Google my name, or type my name, or whatever you want to do. Let's take the fun out of the studio and let's have fun. It's been great having you, and my suit has been provided by Preman Clothing. Preman. And one, you know what I'm talking about. So I'll catch up with you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless.
Thank you.